welcome back to my channel. So it is Thanksgiving Day, early morning. I'm not leaving till the afternoon. I'm going to a friend's house for Thanksgiving. Basically, goodness gracious, so many thorns here. Up over this ridge here is one of the oldest, one of the oldest still running armories within quite a distance. And I think they made it in 1827 or something really, really early. Sorry, I have a really bad cold and it's cold this morning. It's like 40 degrees. My cold is acting up. So my hope is that I might be able to find some cool military relics up through here. I'm pretty sure this is a dump for military base. It's funny, there's a large block of granite. In fact, a lot of large blocks of granite. You know, I'm starting to wonder if there actually might have been a structure back here. Oh, I already see something pretty interesting. There's like a big can over there. So yeah, today I'm gonna just be looking for some artifacts back here. Hopefully I can find some good stuff. Probably not, but you know, gotta hope. I'll turn you back on if I find it. First find of the day. I'm not gonna keep it because it's heavy and it's really cold. Nice chrome side skirt, probably a piece of an old car. I'm not gonna keep it though because it's really heavy and really cool. I'll be back if I find anything else. Sorry about that, guys. I think I just found something really cool here, right? So basically, I saw the back end of this sticking out of the dirt here. It's a knife, and then on the one side it says, I'm trying to get that to focus for you. Give me a minute. There we go. It says Royal US. I'm wondering if the brand is Royal and it's producing silverware for the US military. If so, I have a military knife here, and I'm pretty sure this one might be from the 50s. And it's in such good condition, and it's pretty heavy. It might be silver. Probably not, and it doesn't have the 925 mark on it. It's definitely an exciting relic. So, it's the first relic of the day, which means I will probably end up uploading this video. I didn't think I would find anything. And I'm pretty sure people walk this woods for ages because it's like so smooth back here. Alright, be back. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Well, you already saw the earlier parts. This nice man here, what's your name again?
My name is Clint. Clint Eastmead, and this is my girlfriend Mirella Bednar, and we live on number 14 Rossa Avenue by St. Anne's School. And I brought my friend back to my secret spot. We were walking through the woods looking for relics, and we started to talk, and he said he loved relics. So I brought him to my secret spot, so shh, don't tell anybody where we are.
That's me.
So don't tell anyone where we are.
I won't.
But we certainly have some relics, and now we're going to go check out our natural spring.
Yep. This place is everything, alright? It has masons on it, depression glass. I just pulled out an awesome pink depression glass lid. There is everything. Alright, I'll be back if I find anything. Alright, so I'm back at the dump. Those people showed me, and first find is this. Hold on. I need to get this to focus for you. This wonderfully ornate pump. Even the little twisty part is ornate. I am definitely going to keep this. The iron part, I don't know. I'm going to try to screw that off, but it's a pretty cool first find. Alright, I'll be back with the next one. This place keeps on getting better and better. Sorry, people are like staring at me. Basically, here there's like this huge container of like silver dust or old paint, and it's really kind of gross. Alright. Oh, and I also got a bunch of these little insulators, which I'm gonna keep all of them. The little spoon is also, that's pretty cool. Alright, I'll be back with the next one. Alright guys, next find is this little glass ashtray. There are like these people staring at me. I'm not going to look over at them, but it's really making me feel very uncomfortable. Don't like being looked at. They give me such a weird look, and it's really kind of annoying, and it makes me feel fairly self-conscious. Alright, I'll be back for the next slide. This is the place I find all of the oddities. This is actually glass. It's not very see-through, but it is glass, and it's green. I've seen broken stuff like this, but not round like this is. And I've never seen anything this shape either. It's really pretty crazy. I'm pulling all sorts of interesting stuff out of this hole. Not keeping much of it, but it's all really weird. Oh, cool. Lid. I'm not gonna keep that though. The person who showed me this has been there a couple of times. They barely dug here at all though. So, like, yeah, I'm finding the weirdest stuff. All sorts of random goodies that you wouldn't expect in a dump, really. There's a lot of things that I feel like would be considered heirlooms, or things that would stay in a, oh my gosh. No, that's not what I think it is it? Hold on, give me a second. Oh man, no it's not. Alright, so basically, hold on, is it? No, it's not. Alright, so basically, these things would connect and it looks almost like it would have been a tank tread. And there is the armory, and they used to offer tank rides a long time ago to people who might visit the armory. Not anymore though. But I thought it might have been a tank track. Sorry, there's just some guy that walked up really close to me. I think they're suspecting I'm doing something bad back here. Although I don't think I am. Oh man, there's this big piece of iron, and it's like stuck to, ooh, piece of a chain. I'm gonna put that back here. It's actually stuck to the tree trunk. The tree's grown over it. Alright, I found something I think I'm gonna keep, but it's kind of sort of 70s, 60s, 50s thing, I'd expect. It's an African American lady in like clothing as if she were going to cook or something, and it's a salt shaker. I have never seen anything like this, but I feel like back then the stereotypes of African people and black people living in the United States would warrant them to make things like that, apparently. It really kind of makes me sad to think that people used to be like that, and it's not a good thing. Alright, I'll be back with the next one. Alright, I just got a pretty good mason jar. It doesn't have a screw top, it has one of the glass tops, and it's an Atlas Easy Seal mason jar. Definitely keeping that. My backpack is filling up really quickly. Alright, I'll be back, guys. I found something pretty cool I'm probably gonna keep. It's a mint condition orange press, and it even has embossing on the bottom, and it's all glass. So I'm gonna keep on digging in this area. I'm gonna see if I can fit that in my backpack. We'll be back, guys. So I am finding so much good stuff. I have 2 of the orange and lemon presses. This awesome cup, which I'm gonna keep. Mason jar lid, and I just found this. These are pretty uncommon. It is, well, the green color actually comes from uranium. It makes it this wonderful green color, so I'm definitely gonna keep that. And stuff keeps on coming out of the hole like this. This can't fit in my backpack, but there's so much awesome glassware, like home glassware in here. It's insane. Like, look, just pulled out this cool ashtray, which I'm probably gonna keep. And like, I'm pulling this stuff out so quickly, it's insane. Alright, I'll be back when I find something else. Oh, sorry. I just found one of the uranium plates. through one of the plates with uranium in it. It's very light green, but it's still the almost glowing green of the uranium. And I've also found another little ball jar lid. Alright, I'll be back when I find something else. So I'm probably going to keep this ashtray. It says Bordentown Banking Company, Bordentown, New Jersey. Now, sorry for dropping you there. I just need to wipe this off so I can get a oh yeah. Bordentown Banking Company, complete banking service, Bordentown, New Jersey. This paint is definitely coming off, so I'm gonna keep it. Hopefully the paint dries out and stays, but I highly doubt it will. But you know, I gotta hope. Alright, oh, and I got 3 of the same plate. They're all over there. So I'm starting a set here. Alright, be back for the next find. Alright guys, I'm super stoked right now. I just found my first Ball Perfect mason jar. And it has the original lid on it, which looks completely intact. And it has the rubber liner. I can just see the rubber liner on it. It still has some liquid in it. And like, the guy who showed me this place, I called him up. And he said, near the hexagonal jar thing, there's a bunch of mason jars, and I didn't know what we were talking about. Now I know. Oh, I just scraped away the dirt, and I didn't even put the shovel to the ground, and it just popped out of the hole. I'm so excited right now. I'm gonna find so much good stuff probably. Alright, I'll be back when I find something else. So I'm talking quietly because there are people right behind me, but so I'm in this weird area where all I'm finding is buttons. Oh gosh, I dropped one. And beads, and I found this beautiful glass button here. I'll be back when I find something else. Apart from buttons, I'll show you all the buttons at the end of the video. If I show you every single button I pulled out of here, I'd be here for a long, long time. It's like somebody threw away an entire button collection in here. They're all very dirty. They're still buttons though. Oh look, there's one of the lids of the large mason jar. I'm gonna just tap this out here. Oh, and that, the mason jar lid had a button in it. I'm gonna keep this mason jar lid because it's so large. You know what I think might have happened? They might have thrown away a mason jar filled with buttons. I feel like that would happen. Alright, I'll be back if I find anything else. Alright guys, so another ashtray. It says this is Bundy's Tire Service. It's porcelain or stoneware or whatever. I have an entire pocket full of buttons of different shapes and sizes. Alright, I'll be back if I find anything else. I found something pretty awesome. A beautiful skeleton key. I've never found one of these before, so it's a really good find. I'll be back with the next. Alright guys, I'm back home. I just wanted to show you these Christmas lights. Pretty, pretty Christmas lights. So I have everything back. I've cleaned it all up for the most part. There's a couple stuff I really didn't care to clean. I'm going to start over in this corner and make my way over. First are just the mason jar lids. You have these ones, which are probably to the Atlas Easy Seal, and this one's probably to a Ball Easy Seal. I haven't found what these bowl lids go to yet. There's another little one there. And then this one is a fairly rare one. This is to a smaller size of mason jar. And these are pretty uncommon to find. I only found the lid, unfortunately. There was this one little spot where there were so many buttons. These are all like the glass buttons, milk glass, and just regular glass buttons. And these are the better buttons. Like, there's this really nice button here. Very ornate. I'll try and get that to focus for you. So that one's very ornate. If you want, I'll do a live stream later on the in-depth on the buttons. And also over here in this cup, which I might as well show you now. There's like fruits and vegetables on the outside. There's a bunch of the other kind of trashy buttons. The ones in there are the bigger, better buttons, and the ones in here are the glass buttons. I have this cool stopper here, which has a hole in the top so it drips. It's pretty hard to get it to drip because it's a small hole, but it does drip. I got two nice, well, pretty cool plates. I'll probably figure out some way to use these in a display. One's red and one's green. I have this bowl, perfect, and freezer jar. I don't know what that means. I haven't found one of these before. It doesn't have the lid, unfortunately. I have a little, it says it's Pyrex. That's all it says on it. So I assume it's like a Pyrex medicine bottle or something like that. I don't know what this would be used for, but there are measuring marks on it. Now, these two jars here, the man who showed me the dump actually gave me these two jars, and these ones are amazing. You have a really nice Mason's patent, November 30th, 1858, and it is filled with bubbles. Like, hopefully you can see that there. There are tons of bubbles in there. Haven't cleaned that out super well. I'm kind of fearful I might drop it and break it. And it's such a nice mason jar, I'd be terrified of breaking it. The other one is a little bit of a smaller one. It's a Whitney's Mason's patent, Pat D 1858. It has a few bubbles in it. Not as many, but it's a smaller size, so that's cool. I got this one Atlas Easy Seal mason jar, not with the lid, and it doesn't have the metal clamps. I just added on a lid I found. I'm probably going to see if I can sell that because I don't really care for it. This little green salt shaker plastic lid, but the green comes from uranium, so I'll keep anything complete that's made with the uranium. And then in this far corner, this was the mason jar I found, a Ball Perfect mason jar. Nice blue color. There was a really deep blue broken one that I might have kept, but it was broken. Now this is really interesting. I think what it is a glass ball off of a lightning rod. This would go over the top of the lightning rod. The lightning rod would stick out, and this would insulate it to an extent. Now, I've seen these on lightning rods in, say, an antique store, but I haven't seen one of them like up close and personal, but I think that's what that is. Next is this wonderful sort of salmon pink lid. Back here is a nice bowl with a green design on it. A uranium glass plate. It has flower pattern on it. Two of the milky green glass plates. I like how a lot of them were in pairs, or more than one. And then this one is just a clear plate, but it does have a flower pattern on it. So that's why I kept it. Over here, there's a huge juicer, and if I hold you up to the light, there are actually a lot of bubbles. And it says, if I hold this properly, it says, "Good morning, orange juice, Asco." And it's in decent condition for a glass piece of such large size. I found tons of ashtrays. I found 4 ashtrays. 2 are the same size or shape, and then these 2 are different. I found a ton of these little insulators. I didn't clean them all off. They're outside. If you want, I could show you show them to you. And then I also got little milk glass jar lid. Little inkwell, actually. I think it's an inkwell. Not sure, though. So please, if you can tell me in the comments if that's an inkwell or not. Little doorknob. It's pretty nice. I'm wondering if I could actually fit it on my cabinet. That would be cool. I got this wonderful ornate pump piece. I can't figure out where it might have come from, because you wouldn't want something to be ornate unless it would be visible. Down here I have a little hook. I kept the knife that says Royal US, so I think it might have been the Royal US Auxiliary. This beautiful skeleton key. I cleaned it up, and look at the patina on this thing. I'm going to try and get you in some better light. I'll bring you under my desk. The patina is just this wonderful green color, and it makes it look ancient. It's so beautiful. So that was probably one of my favorite finds. You have a little spoon here, not much, but probably the best thing I got from that day is this salmon pink cake knife, and it is sharp. Like, you can feel the sharpness. This thing could probably still cut almost as well as when they had made it. And the guy who showed me the dump actually gave this to me. He also gave me the 2 mason jars down there, but this is my favorite by far, because like glass knives, like mostly knives are made out of, what is it? They're either made out of plastic or metal nowadays, so that's it. That's all of the finds except for a couple things. Please comment below if you saw earlier while I was digging, if there was something I didn't keep and you want it, I'll go back and grab it for you probably. And also, if you want any of the trashy buttons here, or if you want me to do a little live stream showing off the different buttons, I'd be willing to send you some of those. That's going to be it for now. I will see you all guys all later.